All right, escuincles, let's get this thing done. Open that up. All right, first thing we want to do is write our SARE chart. We'll put our SARE chart over here. We have soy. We have eres. We have es. We have somos. And we have son. And what goes here? A squiggly. All right, and then we're also going to want to go ahead and put our, how do you call these things? Our pronouns, okay? We're going to go ahead and put our pronouns on. So that is yo, I, to, you, el, he, ella, she, you, formal, usted, nosotros, we, ellos, they. Can't write that fast. Ellos, they. Ustedes, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. All right, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and talk about what it is that we need to do, the order of operation as far as choosing SARE goes, choosing the correct conjugation of SARE. The first thing I want to do is find the subject. The second thing I want to do is figure out if it is singular or plural. Do I need to figure out if the subject is masculine and feminine when I'm choosing for SARE? Absolutely not, because verbs do not work like adjectives, so we don't need to do that. Once we figure out if it's singular and plural, we want to think about our pronoun and use the process of elimination. All right? Let's do that. Let's do número uno. Bueno, Claudia, ¿cómo ven tus clases aquí? So they're asking, how are your classes here? Well, what is the whole sentence talking about? She wants to know about what? Is she asking about Claudia? No. Is she asking about bueno? No. Is she asking about the classes? Yes. The whole sentence is talking about the classes. So we found our subject. What's our second thing? We need to find out if it's singular or plural. Look at tus clases. It's a whole lot of S's up there. Is that going to be singular or plural? If you said plural, you're right. So we know that that's the subject and that our subject is plural. Now what we need to do is go to our chart and figure out what side is the singular side and what side is the plural side. This is singular. This is plural. ¿Cómo blank tus clases aquí? I already said it's plural, so we can eliminate this side of the chart, right? Done. And we know we're over here. Remember what I said about somos? That's nosotros. That means we. And if you're using somos, it has to have y yo. So we know it's not somos, it has to be son. Also, remember the note that I gave you in class today. If it is a thing, okay? Classes is a thing. If it is a thing, you could go straight to the bottom two parts of the chart because it's not going to be anywhere else on the chart. It'll be right here on the bottom two. And ask yourself, is this thing singular or is this thing plural? This thing is plural, so I know I want to use son. And I'm done with that. Let's look at número dos. Uf, ya tengo mucha tarea. Las clases blank difíciles en este colegio. So we want to find first our subject. I have a lot of homework. The classes blank hard in this school. Okay, so the classes are hard in this school. What are we describing? What are we talking about? We're talking about, you guessed it, classes. Is classes a thing or is it a person? It's a thing. So what did I say about thing? If it is a thing, you come down to the bottom two and ask yourself, is it singular or plural? Which one is it? It's plural. Son. All right, let's do número blah, 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 blah. Let's do número 3. Sí, aquí nosotros blank muy estrictos. Yes, here we blank very strict. 1 second. All right. This is so weird with you guys in here. Okay, so we're on number 3. Let's talk ourselves through it. The first step is that we have to find the subject. Sí, aquí nosotros blank muy estrictos. What's my subject? It's not going to be yes, here we blank very strict. So yes, here we are very strict. Who's very strict? We are. And this is the we word. All right, so now I need to ask myself, is we singular or plural? What side of the chart is it going to be on, the singular side or the plural side? If you said plural, you're right. So we can eliminate all of these choices, and now we're on our plural side. It's going to be between somos and son. And remember what I told you? Whenever you use we, you're going to see y, yo. Well, if you don't see y, yo, you're going to see nosotros. And this is the only time you use the verb in this form. So the answer is going to be somos. All right? Having technical difficulties with the computer. I'm not going to be able to post the second half of this, so we'll go over it tomorrow in class before you take your test. All I have to do. Back G.